Hi, I'm Mary Beth Allenbaugh. Bear with me. This is my fourth time trying to do this video. So if I sound a little flustered, that's probably why. So I'm going to do it short and sweet and let's figure this out. Because this is really frustrating. So the first question about institutionalization and how it impacted the disabilities rights movement. I believe that with the institutionalization of these disabled people, it really created a stigma in the community and in the country. And basically, you know, it, we, not we, but the stigma was that these people didn't have any desire to live because there was no need, there was no helping them. So it was better to just put them away and not really worry about them. Um, and Kennedy actually referred to them as and it being just a snake pit. Um, and then the people in there, started to think, there's something fundamentally wrong with me that I have to be put away um, and not helped. So that really, motivated their vision, and their vision, this disabled group, their vision was to change the world. That's what they expected. Um, and the compelling need to change people's minds about them wanting to live and them wanting to live a normal life as best they could. um they also had this compelling story, and who doesn't like to listen to a good story? So that really motivated their vision, and it entailed, the protests that they had. Um, and it achieved, George H.W. Bush signing the ADA, and that was referred to as their Emancipation Proclamation, which we all know was signed by Abraham Lincoln in 1863 after the arduous 3 year Civil War, and it freed the slaves. And so they made this comparison because with these acts that were signed, or with the act that was signed by George H.W. Bush, um, they felt free. They felt like they finally were able to get the supports they need in their their state that they were living in. Um, and it still baffles me that after, even before 1863, but even after, we're still fighting to help these marginalized groups, with the Emancipation Proclamation. And then further down the road with Martin Luther King Jr., with the Civil Rights Movement and the Freedom Walkers and all the things that they did to um, essentially just be normal, like be viewed as, hey, we're still people, like we want to live, like we have a reason to live. And then um sorry, this is my this is my fourth time doing this. So then, in my future employment, or in my right now, being a middle school teacher, it really makes you view that you're like, you need to have an inclusive environment, not only for the marginalized, like the the disabled, but also for, the ELLs, the English language learners. But you also need to take into account the different socioeconomic and ethnic backgrounds of these students, and really just make your environment, your learning environment, more inclusive to everyone, so that everybody is receiving a equal opportunity for education. And I feel like that is the most important thing that I got out of this Life's Worth Living video. So I hope I hit all the points. Hopefully this loads and we'll go from there. Thank you.